another bonus reaction video. Oh my god, how embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as Katy Perry's 143, which she and her team are swiftly, but not too swiftly, are strategically attempting to move forward from the disaster of with her new single and accompanying music video, Bandaids. I had no plans to react to this. Truly the only reason I am is because it is like Katy Perry's like strategic attempt to step forward from the space ship and the woman's world and the stomping on the sand for the music video. Just the entire disaster after disaster after disaster. And I feel like this, like I said, is so strategically timed that they couldn't wait too long to where it felt like she had just completely gone away and like whatever she did next was going to be like another big attempt, but they couldn't do it too close to where it seemed like it was attached to the whole era of debacle that was happening. So this is a very like determined release, and I'm just so interested to see what it sounds like. I want to see if it sounds like, does it sound like old Katy Perry? I feel like that's too much of like a high hopeful expectation to have. Does it sound like 143? I really hope not. Or does it sound like something Katy Perry but moving forward and is fresh? That would be the ideal, I suppose. But it is also a music video, and so I'm very interested to see if it's as like, I don't know, her last one just felt very AI, very overly polished, just like not fun and like Katy. Like, do you remember the last Friday Night music video? Spot the difference. Like the vibes are simply not the same. It's called Bandaids. I have to say the first thing I thought of when I heard that was the song that is allegedly about Katy Perry, Bad Blood by Taylor Swift, with the lyrics, Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes, which is a play on the popular saying, Band-Aids don't fix broken bones, saying that like when someone does something that's like very too little too late for the harm that they caused you. And so is this song about someone who is doing something too little too late for the harm that they caused, or someone who keeps trying to put band-aids on broken bones? Who knows? Katy Perry is historically someone who sings about relationships. So let's see. Let's give it a chance. I hate that that's how I'm talking about Katy Perry now. But that's really the place that we've gotten. Okay, so she's like in a kitchen washing dishes. A very normal kitchen. This is such a set kitchen. Just so intentionally normal. And definitely not whatever nice, shiny, perfect kitchen she actually lives in. But okay, I'm not gonna start off being an asshole. I'm gonna start off with open mind. The song hasn't even started yet. She's literally just washing dishes. That's such a fake wedding ring. That's not what wedding rings look like. Because if you're gonna take off your ring to do dishes, then you take off your engagement ring and the wedding band together. It wouldn't just be like some random band. Okay, fine. Maybe she just took off her ring to do dishes and it fell down the drain. Song still hasn't started. We continue. That also, wait, I need to watch that again. That ring was so incredibly digitally, I don't know, it's already giving AI to me a little bit, but maybe I'm judging it too harshly. Let me know if I'm judging it too harshly before the song's even started. Oh, she said shit. Oh. Okay, so she's searching for the ring down in the disposal, and she like is very close to it, but she like can't quite find it. And she says, hand to God, Lord knows I tried, there's no stone left unturned. And so she's saying, I did everything I possibly fucking could. Okay. It's not what you did, it's what you didn't. Isn't that tale as old as time? I feel like there's so many people trying to tell their partners exactly that. Like, did you see the post, literally the second lyric in the song, sorry. I do this with, it seems, every song I react to. Did you see the post on, I don't remember if it was TikTok or Instagram, and it was like this girl said no to a proposal because of the ring. And he was like, because it was a ring from Walmart, what's wrong with you? And she was like, no, we discussed like the type of ring that I like and the type of ring I wanted like a lot, and you completely, this isn't anything like that. And that just shows me that you have kind of no interest in what I like or like what would make me happy. You just kind of got something that you thought would be nice. So it's not like what you did do, it's what you like chose to not do and what you ignored. Relatable. Decent lyrics so far. Okay, so like she's pushing these plates over with her elbow when she's like trying to reach for the ring, and I feel like it's probably gonna turn like the disposal on and she's not gonna be able to get the ring. Is it gonna cut her hand off? What's gonna happen? Oh God! Is it bad that I'm like, she's copying Sabrina Carpenter with like the gore in her music videos? There's something that looks very like perfected and AI'd about this, and like about like her face. Okay, now she's sitting on a tree and she's like cutting off the limb of it. So this is gonna be a bunch of scenarios of her like unintentionally screwing herself over, or like intentionally doing it but maybe not realizing. You were there physically but you weren't like there. Is this about Orlando? Is this about the divorce with Orlando? Got so used to you letting me down, no use trying to send flowers now. Okay, the wound is too deep for you to put a Band-Aid over it, for you to send flowers about it. Huh. Every time you say you're gonna change, you don't. Band-Aids over. And she could have said Band-Aids over our broken bones, but she said over a broken heart, and she made that choice. Interesting. Okay. I feel like that would have been a little bit more groundbreaking in like 2014. But this is very Katy Perry. Like this reminds me of The One Who Got Away, of Roar, like of that, yeah, kind of like 2014 era. Okay, so this song is about how he never really did quite enough or never really understood the wounds that he was causing. And it's interesting, this song is about like someone else constantly making wounds that were too deep for like the amends they tried to make. But the video is her screwing over herself, and it seems like it's almost a metaphor for all of the constant foibles and fumbles that happened during her last like era. Like chain reactions just kept happening, that like things blew up in my face, which like, could that be the truth? Could it not? I don't know. She still made the decision she did, but there were people behind her and like a team and whatever. I feel like this music video has more to do about like the physical Band-Aids, but she's causing them herself, and the song has to do with her talking about someone else. I'm not totally sure how they connect. Feels like she wanted a song called Band-Aids with this music video, and then she wrote this song. Maybe I'm asking too much for them to be absolutely connected like that. Maybe I'm being too harsh. I feel like I've heard this so many times. Tiny little cracks, tiny little justifications, and like the Band-Aids were never enough, and now I have a broken heart, and like the Band-Aids simply will never be enough. All of these things that are happening in this music video though are like low-key not her fault. She's just kind of not paying attention, but she's not paying attention because she's dealing with and doing something else. Maybe I'm trying to make this music video commentary on her past era when it's not, but maybe that's what she's trying to say. Like, I was pushing and doing so many other things, and so many other things were going on that like, that's what happened. And all of these things kept causing me to publicly fall on my face, and like, I didn't know how to deal with them because I was dealing with so many things in the first place when they happened, in order for them to happen. And she does like keep trying and keep going, but like these little things keep happening, and they just keep like causing these devastations and things that should kill her, but she does keep picking up. No, I think this music video is a metaphor for her past disaster era, and this song is about her marriage. Oh, the log truck. Oh, this is for, see, this is fully AI. This is fully AI Final Destination. We're doing Final Destination and we made it with AI. Oh, and now she's like stuck in a train track. Okay. If I had to do it all over again, I would still do it all over again. Love that. So she's saying that it was something. Like, there were splinters and there were cracks and there were gashes that like your Band-Aids never covered, but we still did create a lot of love. Is she talking about her kids? Is that what she's like? She's happy she has her kids and she's happy for the relationship and what it gave her. The love that we made was worth it in the end is an interesting way to say that though. Now this looks like it's going to be it. Oh, God damn it. This looks, I was about to give this music video a compliment. I was gonna say, it looks like this is gonna be it. It looks like she's finally gonna die. She's stuck in the train track. She can't get her foot out. And then she sees a fucking daisy, just like the one she held up on the spaceship, and it gives her the strength to pull her foot out and jump. But then she jumps right into a pool of mud and she sinks. And that's terribly, oh. Okay, so she drowns in the mud and she climbs back out and she goes into a gas station and she buys cigarettes and a lighter. Oh, and she's keeping pushing and the fucking lighter won't work. Oh, nope. She got the lighter. She got the lighter work. No! I'm dead. She lights the cigarette next to the gas pump and Woman's World is playing in the background and the entire gas station blows up. Oh man, I don't know. Was that supposed to be like a metaphor for like the past few years of her life? Like, because I liked Daisies, I did. And I feel like if that song is what she'd released after Daisies, sorry, my camera died. But what I was saying is that I feel like if this is what was released after Daisies, then we would have felt like we were like kind of keeping pushing on the Katy Perry train and there wouldn't have been such a big, huge, embarrassing disaster after disaster that was like the album and like every release connected with 143. And so I wonder if this music video is like all in an effort to say like there were other things going on. I kept trying, I kept picking myself up and keeping going after each disaster, but like ultimately like I was too busy doing other things. Maybe there were some choices I made that were not smart and things just kept blowing up in my face because I was just too busy dealing with the last disaster to prevent the next one. And I feel like that's kind of what kept happening in this music video. Like, were the things that happened like her fault? Yes, but they were chain reactions. They were things that happened because she was too busy dealing with the last oopsie and incident and disaster to like really be fully focused to keep the next one from happening. And so she just kept getting beat up and beat up and beat up and having to put more and more band-aids on. But she did keep picking herself up and keeping going, which is good and admirable. And if nothing else, we commend her for that. I'm not entirely sure I see the connection of like the song and the music video. I mean, I do. Like, I was dealing with this in my relationship world, and so this is what my art and my career became. Let me know what you guys make of this Katy Perry release. I do think it sounds more like the Katy Perry we know and love, and so I am happy about that. Do I plan on adding it to my music library? But thank you guys so much for being here for this reaction. Let me know what you guys think. Give it a like if you did like it, or you would like me to give Charlie an extra scratch for you. Let me know your thoughts down below and subscribe for the next one. We have lots and lots of videos coming out, as you can see, and a whole backlog for you guys to watch if you were interested. So I would love to have you. Thank you so very much for being here, and I cannot wait to see you very soon in the next one. Mwah.